Okay, so if you watched the little odd tarot deck opening, then my tarot tarts, you saw a sneak peek of my recent tarot haul, Soul Cats Tarot. I have been watching this artist, I think on Instagram, Adam Oehlers, for a while now, and I'm super excited. So I think this is Llewellyn. The Mystical Cat Tarot is one of the first tarot decks that I ever got with and what I started actually learning. One of the ones that I started learning tarot on. And if you've caught it a few times, I keep saying the one of the decks. I guess I've always leaned towards being a collector, even in the early days. But I love cats, as you saw with George. I have two. I'm guessing this is going to be the moon card, and I'm just so excited. Oh, look at that. Soul Cat's Companions. Beautifully illustrated book. Tons of material to read through. Especially with Llewellyn, I find these books to be good to read through. One of my favorite tarot primers, tarot books that I constantly read and refer back to is actually the book for the Mystical Manga Tarot. Ooh, cat eye wreath in the back. I find these boxes to be a bit cumbersome, especially when you start working with the deck itself, because there's a huge size difference. With the Mystical Cat, you were able to get a tin off of Etsy with a picture of the card, so I wonder if that's going to be the same for this one. I might have to look into that. So excited. Beautiful backing, and of course reversible. Love the cat eye. Alright, let's get into this. Cool. God, these are just so pretty, and I love so far the theme of roses. Although this is kind of giving me a Yule vibe. Beautiful High Priestess. George coming up to investigate once again. Oh, such a warm Empress. That's you, George. The Emperor is you. Oh, this one, it almost looks like he's missing an eye because there's a gash here. So, I mean, typical of the Llewellyn, they're on the bit of the thin side, but they're gorgeous. Kind of shiny cards, but they don't have any distracting texture. Oh, that's got a little bird as its rider. Oh no. Kind of a confusing strength card. Would probably want to look at the book for this one. Because it would almost be like he's not eating the mouse, but it honestly looks like he's more afraid or caught up in the netting than actually not eating the mouse. Gorgeous hermit. I love how it's a cat gambling with mice. Justice. Because nothing's more just than an impartial cat, I guess. Oh no. Though the back is saying more rabbit, the anatomy is just a bit off. Ooh, death, quite violent. Interesting to have. Yeah. Always, every video. George. Interesting that on the death card that they have the lilies too, which are incredibly toxic to cats. All lilies, pollen down to the flowers. Temperance. Kind of an odd feeling again with the like hissing, scared, aggressive kind of temperance here. Interesting. The devil. The cat has a tattoo. I did not. So I knew that this cat was the devil for the longest time, but I did not see that it had a tattoo. The tower. Of course. Yeah, this is a gorgeous moon card. I love the black and white cat. I love the elements hanging off the collar. Ah, and the sun. So perfectly content. Interesting judgment. Oh, it's got a horn hanging around its collar. Wonder. Of course, on top of the world until it spins. The ace. I love how it's got a little bit of a leaf on its forehead. This cat's like, dude, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Well, I love this card. You know that cat just asked to go out, and then it's wanting to be let in. Yep, messing with things it shouldn't be. Oh, and look. Paw prints. Oh, and Dixie's coming to say hello this time. 9 of Pentacles. Looks like it's got one of the birds and the 9s on it. So my 2 cats very much approve of this deck, apparently. I love the page, how it's got the little goggles. Oh, the knight as armor. Queen, again, that leaf on the forehead. Ooh, very stately king. Going wand on its collar. Oh! Look at its little booties. 3 of wands. 4. Very dynamic 5. I love that it's the smaller forest creatures against the cat in the trees. Oh, and I guess the pages are all going to have the goggles. Little salamander, adorable. That is a gorgeous knight. Oh, I love... I don't love that it seems to be like stabbed into the cat here, like it's not hanging off the collar. It has a very noticeable like nail hole in it, pinhole of some sort, but I love the swirl sitting next to it and the flower there at the bottom. Bit of an older king. Okay, this cat would 100% see your fortune. Like, it has seen things. A little sword and these are adorable. Oh, very sad cat. That's a very unique take on the Three of Swords having the heart on one of the crates. Oh, there's no better rest card. Five of Swords. So with the 7 here, do you think the cat's ashamed? I mean, it looks like it's probably grooming. So I don't know if it's picking up the emotion so far with that one. Beautiful 8 of Swords. Oh, poor kitty. 10 of Swords. another page. The dragonfly. I think the wand suit was my favorite knight so far. Which fish is it going to choose? Oh, and we're back with the roses again. I absolutely love this Three of Cups. Very much reminds me of the Khajiit from Skyrim. Oh, partied a little too hard, little guy. That Five of Cups has no remorse. Which one is it gonna drink from? I have to say this one is a bit of a letdown. Because again, Seven of Cups is one of my absolute favorites. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just a little bit on the plain side. Beautiful 9. With its bubbling cups. I love that the page is reaching up for the fish in the bubble. Here's our knight, our queen, and our king. So gorgeous deck as always. Some of the anatomy is a little off, some of the cards are, I wouldn't say off, but not as I would expect, so I'm looking forward to working with this deck and seeing what stories I can glean and or insight those other cards can give me when they don't resonate all that well at first. So again, this was Soul Cats, Leeza Robertson, art by Adam Oehlers. Llewellyn, thank you very much.